Salami Lammy Ding Dong is the first words of this session. I love it.
Have you watched Salami Ding Dong yet?
I don't even know what that is.
Game Changer?
Oh, I haven't watched any Game Changer. Dude, I've been so busy. I haven't been able to pick up
You're
anything.
wearing light or medium armor, brother. Plus one armor. That's fucking dumb.
Well, you guys ready to get into it? Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Cursed One's Actual Play. My name is Cody, as always, your prideful dungeon master. Here to my left, your right, I don't know how you view the screen, is this guy,
Jason.
Jason, and this is
On
his phone. That's who it is. Okay. All right. Well, again, you can see that we're missing Zach, and we're moving past that. So,
We will.
Zach can't make it this session, but we're gonna keep playing without him. I hope he feels special. So, who wants to do a little recap, or do you guys want me to do a little recap? What are
Hit it up. Get that recap, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
we spent the last session, the majority of it, at Manor Argon. Yep, that one. You guys met Sir Godfrey, who was like a joyful revenant who basically was like, "Trust us. We wish we thought our pact was fulfilled. We've been here way too long. We don't know how to get out of here. All we're trying to do is as good as we can in this world, while keeping our deranged leader Vladimir under control." And then he basically was like, if you can get the dragon skull and bring it back here and help us with that, then we'll be able to give you even greater aid than we can. Some big things that happened in that episode is you got your armor. You got the Deathwalker Ward armor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that was sick as hell.
Which is pretty dope. You guys at least know you have a friend somewhere. You talked to the dragon again. Wow. And now that I say it, not a lot really happened. You guys learned a bunch of stuff. It wasn't really like a lot of major things happening. You learned that Tatiana. It was confirmed that Tatiana and Ireena are the same souls.
Souls don't leave.
Souls don't leave. They get trapped here.
Yeah.
Things of that sort. And then you're on your way to Kresk.
I think we were just pulling up to Kresk, right? We got to the wall, and that's when you stopped the session.
Right. You met Maximoff again, who
the
came the weird and you found out his nose kind of is the same as Daron's nose. Killed some wolves and smashed them to bits, which is always fun stuff. You guys got a level up, which I thought was exciting.
Yeah.
And so I guess we'll just get into it. You guys.
I'm so glad, by the way, we decided to go to Kresk instead of doing Zach's quest.
Yeah, especially now. That's what my
sick
armor
as fuck.
kinda looks like.
Wow.
There's another.
Throw that picture up on screen.
You see it now.
This is for me in the future.
That's right. Future Cody. What are we doing now, Cody? At the gate.
So you guys came up to the gate, and I described snow falling. I described up on top of the Let's see if I have a little picture. So you guys entered in this way basically. So you come down this road. Right around here is where the wolf fight happened with Maximoff, and then you guys came up this way, right?
Yeah.
And up on those like towers of the gate.
The ramparts.
Yeah, it's like is when I described like the like 4 guards in like woolen clothes and like furry hats. I want to give a little bit more description about what's going on. It is definitely night. It's definitely cold. I actually was looking at it. It is a day's travel. So those 3 checks that I had you rolled. So this would be, you guys spent the night, left in the day, so you would left in the morning after spending the night at Argenvost, right? So you'd be showing up that night. It would take you an entire day to get there, basically.
Hard.
So I need you guys. I know I had you roll. You did like a random encounter check. I need 2 survival checks.
With advantage?
He has advantage on this wisdom.
That he does. Didn't help me much.
I'll say that Zach is giving you advantage on this one.
He's giving you help?
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
And I'm sorry, we're doing survival?
Yes, sir.
13.
13.
Okay, good.
We're pretty good for survival.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh.
Nat 20. Dylan, you
Yes,
take
sir.
a level of exhaustion.
Good fuck of it.
No, I have not. As you eat that chip.
Wait, what did you roll?
A 13.
Wow.
It's been 15 every time. You have to beat a 15 every time.
Yeah.
I would in this moment allow
Let me use my inspiration.
you. Okay, you could use your inspiration, but there is going to be another check.
Okay.
So you can save it for that one. With your nat 20, I would allow you in that moment to give him a guidance.
Oh,
Even though guidance is not for saving throw.
This
Or
is
it is
survival
a check.
it's a check.
Yes, I would give you.
I would allow in this moment. So you need a 2 on your
A
d6.
4!
Okay, you
What's
pass the
wrong?
first one. Okay, this one you roll flat.
Okay.
Both of you.
Okay.
I will give.
I'm definitely taking my guidance myself.
Who's rolling for Zach?
I'll roll for Zach.
I got a 16 on
He
the
gets
die.
advantage too, right?
Zach on his. I think if he's using his produce flames, I've decided that he can give you guys advantage. So you can have advantage on this one too.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll roll Zach's 2 survival checks for himself
Okay.
here.
Crushed it.
Ooh, I got a 25.
Ooh, shit. You were like, ooh, 25.
15
Could have been higher.
plus 8.
And then
Survival's
Dylan,
23.
what did you
I got a
get?
16.
Wait, no, plus 10.
Okay,
Without my that's just on the die.
that's just on the dice. That's definitely gonna pass. Let me look at Kalathar. Oh man, I
Can
don't.
I roll for him? I'm gonna crush it.
I already rolled.
And on fire over here.
I know.
Yeah. He failed one,
Fuck.
passed one, so he's gonna take 1 level of exhaustion, and he's gonna look at this and be like, "What the fuck?"
On his character sheet, he's gonna have a level of exhaustion when he's not even here.
Yeah.
You just gotta be like, hey, if you don't come to D&D, you just get exhausted.
Because if you show up, then you have a chance to do it your own.
I'm gonna tell him to look at his character sheet real quick.
Just text the group
Yeah.
chat.
Oh, poor guy. Okay. So I think that's all what I needed to like clean up as we get there. The only person with you right now should be Ireena. So actually, each of you roll me a survival check for Ireena with advantage.
Fuck
So
yeah.
you roll with advantage and you roll with advantage because she's definitely curled up to Zach with his mouth, right?
What's her plus?
I got a 19 on the die.
19 on the dice. She's gonna pass that one. I will tell you what her plus is.
Be like an 8, please. Please, Jesus.
It's definitely not gonna be an 8. She's not a level 7 character or whatever. For her, she's gonna plus 2.
See if I got a 10 then.
So she'll take a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Did
Are we
she
rolling
have-
for the soldiers then as well?
Ooh, no.
We just assume they get it.
Roll for them. They
We'll
have a
just wither
negative.
away.
They're gonna have a -1 to this. And I'll tell you what. If they get a level of exhaustion, they will die.
Both of them?
Roll one for. You're rolling for one. You're rolling for one.
Usually they have a negative.
One. Yeah.
One's dead.
One's
Both dead. I got a 14.
okay.
Rip bros.
So I think as you're traveling there, as the sun was in the morning, you know, like that bright winter sun, and it hits the snow and it shines. It lasted for 30, 40 minutes, and the clouds start to cover it up. You start traveling on your way, and as Zach's warmth from his body, like stutters, you know, like when a fire starts to go out and like stutters,
Yeah, kind of flickers.
flickers, yeah, a little bit as his starts to dim as he takes his level of exhaustion. You guys look over. Who's driving the wagon? Probably you, right? So yeah, I think you're gonna look over in this moment, and both the soldiers and Ireena are gonna be asleep. And you go to wake them up, and Ireena rouses and she goes, "Sorry, I just got so tired. I'm so sorry." And you can't wake up.
Frederick or whoever they are.
Frederick and it tells you how much I care about them.
Zach's the one who had their names.
I have their names written down.
It was
You
like
can't
Frank.
wake them up. They
Thought it was
it's
Frank.
Frederick and Frank.
They're just
Frank,
really
yeah.
asleep.
Yeah.
I think I say a simple prayer and then
We know that people from Brooklyn do not have souls, so they are
They're
not
from New
trapped here.
Jersey.
Right.
Worse.
That's worse. Yeah.
Worse.
They go straight to hell, actually.
The Jersey Devil takes them
Uh-huh.
all the way there.
God, I feel like we got to continue traveling with them, right? And then we'll have like
I think we just we'll open the door and roll them out.
when we get there. We're
Sure.
just making zombies if we do that.
That's actually a good point.
So, yeah, I think we'll just continue rolling with them, and
Okay. And I'll say that they
I like ceremoniously wrap them up.
Yeah.
do those.
They passed away before the wolf fight happened, and then Ireena being so tired is the reason why she didn't get up and help with the fight.
That makes sense.
So, okay, you guys come up to the gates. Yes.
As we're traveling, I would like to ask if I can get some reading done. I was looking at the thing, and like the amount of reading that needs to be done for this book is ungodly.
So basically, any downtime, you
Yeah.
just kind of cracking.
How much reading do you need for the book?
Like 8 hours a day for 6 days. Jesus. It's like there's no way we're actually gonna like get that done.
You're gonna have it done by the end of the game.
I mean, unless
When
you
the
give me like
campaign's
12 hours right now. If this trip took 12 to 14 hours, and
It was an entire day to get there. So
I got
you and
12 to 14 hours of reading.
I'll say on this trip because he's driving, you and Zach could literally just be sitting in the thing reading the book.
Right.
So yes, yeah, you know what? You finish the book. Zach finishes his book too.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't remember the
That-
books you guys had.
That gets us. That would have got us like 3/4 of the way. So like we would have just about got it.
Okay.
So.
You just skipped every other page. You made it.
Of course I didn't read the you don't read the intro. It wasn't the
Right.
epilogue. Like,
Or the author's note.
yeah,
or
you don't
whatever.
read all this kind of stuff. Okay, so you're coming in, and I think let's see if I have a better picture of what the front of Kresk looks like for you guys. I know you guys got like an overview. This is the gatehouse that you guys came up to, though. This is what it looks like. This is like the front. This is like here. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think looking at this map is really going to tell you guys anything that you don't know. And you've been in Kresk, so you would have like
Yeah.
advantage on history checks about where things are while
Okay.
you're in Kresk. You know what I'm saying?
I also figured I might have a rapport with the holy man. I figured I'd go from the bar to the abbot.
Okay. Right. Okay. So you guys come up to the gate.
Yep.
And there's like I said, the 4 guards are up there. They're clutching spears. All of them have spears in their hands, and they're like way up there. And they call it who, in a voice that isn't like quivering, scared, but also isn't confident. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of cold, maybe.
Cold and also hesitant about people entering, especially at nighttime.
Everyone in this crazy ass ball wears carriage.
Yeah. He calls out like, who approaches? Who dare approaches?
Probably. I mean, I'd say Doromir.
Um,
I'd call out, be like, I don't know if I know them by first name basis, but like, so Doromir, I've been here before, bro. At ease, just coming and going.
Okay, yeah. Roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Be like, I might even name drop. What's Strahd's alt name?
Vasily.
Vasily von Holt.
Mhm.
Yeah. Be like,
Ooh,
I'm
dude.
Vasily's friend, bro. Nat 20.
Let's go.
Wow.
Did you say you're Vasily's friend?
Now I'm scared too because I added.
I know, right? I know.
Well, you said it.
Yeah, I did say that.
And now you told. Let's actually like above the tabletop real quick. You did tell the Burgeon Master and Ismark not to trust the Burgeon Master at Velaki and
Correct.
Ismark. Don't trust him. That's Strahd, right?
Yes.
But you never told anybody here not to trust him.
Because the reason I left Kresk is because Vasily was there and he told me, hey, I know your sigil on your chest. I met somebody just like it in the
And-
Blackie.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh shit. So that's how you and I met up.
Yeah.
And then during our adventures, I found out that Vasily is not to be trusted. So I would come back to Kresk bearing that news, you know?
Okay.
Maybe I'd change it and be like, I have news of Vasily. Kind of like that's my way of name dropping.
I like
Okay.
I like
On a nat 20, I would say a youngish male, probably 21, 22.
Is he a handsome blonde devil?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
He pulls his like he's got like a balaclava type thing covering his face. He pulls it down and he leans forward and he goes, Doromir. And you look up and you recognize a man named Doug.
Hold on, does like 6'5" orc Doromir really go? You
I love it.
Absolutely.
He goes, Doromir, and it's there's this kid named Doug. You've had a couple drinks with him. You guys have played cards together. You would call him probably a friend. And he goes, you're back. I'll go let the Virgin Master know at once.
Thank you, Doug.
And then the gates open up for you. I'm assuming you guys go ahead and enter, right?
You assume wrong. I turn this carriage and we go to Barovia.
Now, I think I would have a conversation at some point as we're entering, and this would be with Zach, so this is going to be hard to do. So maybe I'll have a conversation with Ireena. Or maybe even just above table with DM here. Do we know if it would be safe to travel through the town with Ireena, like being known that she's in this carriage, or should we try to be? Do we get the feeling that we should be hiding the fact that Ireena's in here?
Well, we didn't really do that with Vallaki. We kind of like were she was almost our bargaining chip. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is our way of getting to the
I would-
nobility of that town.
So you can ask her that, and what she would tell you is roughly the same thing when you guys went to Vallaki.
Okay.
When she was a kid, her father, they went and visited both towns. It's like, this is my new daughter, like, this is my son. Like, all the Burgeon Masters, they're not necessarily friends. I wouldn't say they're like this, but they all are like, it's like Misery loves its, Misery loves its company, right? They're all under the thumb of Strahd. They're doing that. They do what they can. Especially Ismark's father was very well liked by both the other Burgeon Masters. I would say to you guys, she's telling you this, like, my father was very well liked. We've helped. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was. In fact, she's like, I actually would. She goes, the Burgeon Master. She would know him. His name is Dimitri. She goes, I've met him once or twice. I've been here. He's come to Barovia and had dinner with us in Barovia. Those kind of things. I think she's like, she's telling you she feels confident not hiding.
Okay.
And I would say you've met the
That's
Burgeon.
What say.
You've met the Burgeon Master, but you're not on.
Passing.
I wouldn't even say you're on first name basis with him. You'd probably call him because he's a lord and he.
Lord.
Go ahead and roll me a history check with advantage on the Burgeon Master right now as you're entering in. This would give you information you can give them about the town as you're entering.
16.
16. On a 16, I would say this. One, here's what you know about the town, and here's like the information I would allow you to give them out loud right now.
Okay.
One, it's
this would be a conversation we've had like at the bar. So when we were talking about going to Kresk, this is what I'd be sharing with you. So you already know.
Even on like the trip there, like, okay, remember these are like the things you need to remember about Kresk.
Points.
Okay. One, the Burgeon Master, Lord Dimitri Kreskov.
Kreskov. I'd probably call him Lord Kreskov.
Yes. So here's what I'm gonna get on a 16. His family were lords of this area before Strahd's family took it over, and they they gave Strahd the hardest fight. Strahd's father, like his hardest fight, because Strahd's father is the one that conquered the valley, right?
Yeah.
And they were allowed to keep their position as lords. He's very proud of his title, and he expects to be called Lord Kreskov. He's not to be called by Dimitri, only by his wife, right? But he's a very kind man. But he's think of
He's just a lord. He's just above it all.
But think of Stoic from How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
He's very kind, but if a war is to fight off, he'd be front and center. He commands respect, and the people give him respect because he's earned it.
Okay.
And he expects you to respect his title, but if you show him respect, he'll show you kindness.
He's personable,
right? He's also closed off. The only reason on a 16, the only reason that you're probably getting into the gates is because you've been there before, and you're thinking back about how much work you had to do to get access to Kresk. Mm-hmm. You went on missions for them. You saved a lost kid in the woods. You fought off some wolves. You had to prove your worth before they allowed you to stay in Kresk for the time that you stayed there.
Perfect.
It's also more of a commune. You would know this. It's like
earn your keep.
Yes, there's no one above anybody else. Even here's the type of man that the Lord is. His house is the closest house to the gates.
So something happens,
he's literally in the front lines. Now and the houses here are more like cottages.
Okay.
Vallaki definitely has bigger,
not like regal, opulent, just kind of like
they're not. So okay, so they're not as big and nice as think of Vallaki almost as apartment style buildings almost. Think of Barovia as rundown shacks. These are nice cottages, but they're cottages.
And now you've put the thought of not only cottages, but also that he's like stoic. So I'm really picturing like a Viking village right now.
Yeah, I'm against it. It's in the forest, so the wall, like, there are more trees
Right.
than cottages, right? And like you know what I'm saying? Like, they built all these cottages and then put a wall around it, but then left most of the trees. So the town itself is mostly trees. With the people that live in there, they have like pigs and sheep and stuff. Like they're more like farmers and cattle raisers and like hunters and stuff like that.
Utility, bro. I love it. Love it.
Money doesn't really mean much here. What you can like trade and barter and work for work means more in the town. And then I think Ireena would chip in and be like, yeah, they didn't really do any trade with Barovia. We were friendly terms, but it's not like they shipped us stuff and we shipped them then. Like, they're isolated, and they are way on the other end of the valley. I would say you on a 16, you even gone to the far side of Kresk and like looked off the walls, and it's just mist. It's just the fog.
Shit,
Right?
they're far out here.
They're on the edge of like Strahd's domain.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I think you would know that. So as you guys, I think on a 16, that's about it. You would know like the general, like I said, the trees.
I spent most of the time at the bar.
Yeah, and the bar is the only like real like store. Like there's no like there's not going to be like you would know that there's no like merchant shop, armor. There's nothing like that here in Kresk. They all just kind of farm. There's there's clothes makers and stuff, but they kind of work out of their homes and give clothes out, and then those people bring them food and like that. You know what I'm saying? It's all trade
or barter.
It's all trade and barter.
I like that. I like that.
So it's kind of like the vibe of the town going on.
Well, then I'm
and the only difference between like the Lord himself doesn't even live in a manor as nice as Ismark and Ireena do. He just lives in a cottage that's like most of the cottages 1,000 square foot.
Yeah.
Right? His is 1,500. It's not. It's a little bit nicer.
Fucking giant.
But he's not like it's just him and his family kind of chilling there.
Makes sense. Cool. I think I'll probably speak to my boy Doug then.
Okay. What do you think, Doug?
Well, I'm just gonna greet him with like that bro hug, like, well, you know, like when I first got here and like you and I like made out, kind of like that kind of greeting. With my boy Doug.
So canonically made out with Doug.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'd be like, Doug, it's so good to catch up with you.
Does my passive perception clock that?
No,
that he's making out with.
We're on the DL. Can my stealth beat his perception?
Roll me a stealth check.
19.
I have a passive of 24.
God damn it.
He's like, oh God, how's he being able to task?
No, I think it's more jealousy. Like,
Even the same church. What the hell?
I just wanted the European little 1, 2, 3.
Pray the gay away. You know? Pray the gay away. Anyway, so I'll be like, it's so great to see you. I have to catch up with you, but there is super important information I must divulge with Lord Kresk.
And as you say that, you hear a voice go up. Doromir, you've returned. And you look down the road, and coming down, flanked by 2 armed guards, is Lord Kresk, and like covered up in his cloak as the snow is falling. He goes, "Why would you return at such an hour? What news must be so?"
I'm gonna kneel or do the respect like bow thing until I'm like called upon again.
So you do like the respect bow thing, and he comes and like does like a gentle hand on your shoulder, and he goes, "You've done much for this town. You don't need to bow so deep to me."
Then I'll shake his hand and I'll introduce him to my party.
We've all like exited the.
Yes, and he goes. So you introduce him, and he goes, "Daron, a man of the cloth, I see."
Shakes hands.
He goes, "Kalathar."
Don't
see, yeah, Kalathar stays kind of like quiet and like standoffish, and he goes, "Man, a few words. I like it." Ireena? Well, I haven't seen you since you were knee-high to a gnat. And she goes, by the way, the gnats in Barovia are like, I'm just kidding.
Write that down. It's canon.
Rat roach size.
There you go.
And she just goes, "Yes, I'm sorry that I didn't send you like an official notice. I hope that I haven't disturbed you."
His father passing, or
he goes, No, I heard about your father's passing. Anybody, you're always welcome here.
I think I would say at that point, like we've come with our main goal in mind to get her to a place of safety, and we thought of no better place than the walls of Kresk.
Your Lord, there's much we must discuss and catch up on. The times are changing, and safety is a rare commodity these days.
Right. maybe we should discuss these in more. And he kind of looks at the guards and like you even on your passive perception, you're like noticing that the guards are like and like people like lights are turning to turn on the cars and like he's like
This big burning man.
Yeah.
yeah he goes
The orc returned to town.
But
Yeah,
also
yes.
we don't want to shake up the peace.
well then like the doors went like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's like all like the 5 closest houses
Yeah.
are like what is going on?
We're gonna have
And
some
he's like
gawkers here in a
he
second.
goes
Shimmering gold fucking carriage comes walking
Yeah,
out of
right?
town. Yeah, yeah.
These people will take the hubcaps off the fucking
auspicious
thing.
as
They'll
fuck.
fucking, yeah, it better be good. Use that 21 passive perception. Where's my
yeah. So he says yeah, he goes
discuss this in my quarters.
yes, he goes, let's please enter my home. I would my wife is awake. I'll have her put on a pot of coffee and we can discuss this in my home. So you follow him and you open so he opens the door to his cottage and he's got like some candles up and it's like a soft glow. A nice, modest but naturally like beautiful woman is standing there and she goes, Dimitri, oh not Dimitri. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Dimitri.
That's what you said.
Yeah, Dimitri.
Dimitri.
Sorry, Dimitri. Dimitri, you brought company. She like pulls her cloak over and he goes, yes. Would you mind?
Roll for boner.
Yeah, passive of 24, my
Yeah.
brother.
I got a 9 for boner.
Dude, that fucking book gave me a plus 14 to my perception.
Bruh. Can you share like 7 of those with me?
He goes,
Yeah.
yes, Anna. I sorry that I didn't give you enough notice. His wife's name is Anna. He goes, yes, Anna. He goes, would you mind, please, starting a cup of coffee? And she goes, I'm gonna go get decent first. And she walks off and closes like a small room to the
Shaves her bush.
comes out and starts making coffee and he he's got a small table there with enough seats for all of you and he goes and gets like a special they're all like the chairs you guys were on, they're all just wooden harsh chairs
These are nice.
and then he brings out like a pillow and lays it down for Ireena to sit upon and he goes, for you, my lady. Very again super noble type of guy. Sits her there, pushes her chair in for her, sits down,
Good dude.
and it is a round table and again I think you guys even know like again signifying that he may be a lord, but he's one of like kind of like
With
King
the people?
Arthur, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't sit at the head of the table even in his own house. He sits at a rounded table. So he sits down. He gestures for you guys to sit down with him, and he goes, "So, you say you're here for safety.
Yes.
Kresk is not. We are not normally in the business of harboring fugitive of the states." And he
Shows us the poster.
he points over and there's a poster of you guys wanted. He goes, I understand what you have done for my town before.
Can I roll history real
Doromir?
quick about what he thinks of Strahd? With advantage?
Can I give him guidance?
Yes and yes.
16, 17, 18, plus my, like, 6. Oh, actually, dirty 20.
Let's go.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 on his, what does he think about Strahd? Because if I come out with all this negative swing at Strahd, I don't want him to, like me less, you know? If he's a Strahd glazer, I gotta know that.
Here's on a dirty 20, he is not a fan of Strahd.
Perfect.
He also, hold on, doesn't believe Strahd can be beat. So he's like the best way to protect my people is just not to make noise.
Makes sense.
You would know in your time.
So he's a coward.
He doesn't want to rock
That's
the
what
boat.
I just
That makes sense. Doesn't want to rock the boat. I get it.
Sounds like a coward.
You can take that opinion. You know that his family has fought in many uprisings against Strahd. You like on a dirty 20, like
Sound
you know,
like
like
good men.
you know that like Strahd hasn't fucked with Kresk in a long time, basically because they stopped and they just like here's the
Yeah.
you're like
What does he gain from that?
right. He hasn't really gained much. Like you've heard stories and stuff like this about the town being raised in. You've heard stories about like Saint Markovia, the thigh bone that you have. That's like the abbey of Saint Markovia, Markovia, and about how like Strahd when they first like everybody here tried to rebel against Strahd when he took over for his father. and he slaughtered basically everybody. He trapped all the clergymen and like watched and starved them out basically to where they were like they went from they ate all their food and they ate all the rats and they started eating each other, right? So like and then Strahd has come back 100 years later and did the same thing just to prove a point again, like make sure you don't do this. Like Strahd has beaten them down before, so this man has protected. You've seen this man fight off zombies. You've seen this man go out into the wood to save children. Like he went with you to save the child.
But not Strahd.
But he just keeps quiet from Strahd.
That makes sense.
So
I'll.
Yeah. So he points at the picture and goes, "I'm not in the habit. Kresk is not in the habit of harboring fugitives of the state."
When he says that, I undead ping. I just need to make that clear. You can continue with what he says, but
how far is your undead ping?
60 feet without total cover, but then the UAV just kind of
it's the reddish.
Let me see.
Because I hear that and my brain goes, "Fuck, are we?"
I would say
trap.
Nothing in the house goes off.
Okay.
I like that.
There's no like immediate pings. That like that radar thing. There is a little bit that kind of goes off way off in the distance. But nothing immediate nearby or anything like this.
I'm gonna say,
just keep track of what direction that is.
I'm gonna be diplomatic first. I'm gonna be like, my lord,
north from you.
I'm gonna say, my lord, the time I've spent in your town has taught me a lot, but it was time for me to rejoin the flock, connect with my old friends, and continue my quest. And in the time since, I've seen many things, battled many foes, met other Virgin Masters, and explored the rest of Barovia. The world is gearing up against Strahd, and there's no nice way to put that, but we are here.
Valakia and the village of Barovia itself have decided to take up arms against Strahd.
And I know that without your help, we stand no chance. I know that you don't want to rock the boat, but we ask that you don't spend the rest of your life under the thumb of Strahd, and maybe, just maybe, you join us in this uprising. Because we alone as heroes can't do it. Barovia, Vallaki, and us, we can't do it without your help. But with you, maybe.
We do not have an army. We have these walls.
I know.
What good does the walls do if we leave them? My family fought the Von Zoroviches for 1,000 years, and we have come up short every time. And in this moment, make me a perception check. Not you, just him. It would only be something that he would be keeping track of.
Yep.
Fuck. Can I do it? Fuck. Is this worth? I'm gonna use my inspiration. Is this worth my inspiration, or would you give me advantage?
Could I? But you said that...
With your high passive, I will just allow him to give you the help action in this moment.
You said perception?
Yeah.
17 plus 14 is like 22 or something like that. 21. I think it's 21.
As he's talking about, like,
yeah.
He's going on this like little ramble about like.
I thought you said 17 plus 14 in my brain.
7 plus 14.
Whoa.
So 21.
You did say 17, so I thought you were like, I was like, okay, 30 something. Wow.
No, 21. Sorry.
That's perfectly fine. You broke a 20. In this moment,
I had 2 high notes.
As he's like going on this ramble about like
why he can't.
You notice at the house.
Oh shit. Before he says anything, can I magic ping?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want a magic ping, and just go ahead and read me your magic ping one more time.
Sure. It's basically the undead. Basically the undead ping, except it detects spells that are active or magic items that are nearby. And then if there are spells that happen, it tells me. I'll just read it for you. As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. When you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to. That's it. Is there a spell?
No.
There's no scry.
No.
Okay.
There's no spell.
That's what I was worried about. I was like, I just
Me
spilled
too.
a ton of tea,
Me
and
too.
if there was scry active,
Yep.
we're fucked.
I've been worried about it for a while.
Magic
also,
paint.
It's actually, I would say in this moment, you do that. You're like, I actually need to make sure Straw's not watching me, and I'll just give it. I'll let you like have this in that role too. It's actually been kind of odd. You haven't. It's been two
It's
days.
been a couple days.
Yeah.
Since Caleb came and said this whole thing about you guys refusing to the States.
Yeah.
And you sent Strahd up. Since you guys sent Strahd,
Why is Strahd's so busy?
To
Don't like
Argon
that.
you guys haven't really heard from Strahd.
I don't like it.
Oh, shit.
And after like, you guys have only been here. Okay, you guys have both been here a year, right? But you guys have only been a party together for about
Couple days.
17-ish days, right? And in that time, you've come across Strahd like 6 times. Like every other day, you've
He's
seen
fucking
Strahd.
here, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he's just quiet.
That's the dinner.
Incommunicado.
Yeah, so that's the dinner. He's fucked off.
Well, we saw him at where were we leaving when we sent him to Arden Ghost?
The castle.
Yeah.
You guys were trying to
We
escape
were trying
the
to
castle.
escape the castle.
we
And he
went-
rolled a nat
oh, yeah,
one on
he
the
met us
perception.
outside the castle.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah.
That nat one saved our life, dude. We would have been TBK'd.
And then
When
we
I rolled that out, what I was like, no,
sent him
no.
to the lake. Doing something.
Yeah, right? We should have been like, oh yeah, she's way in the forest.
Scuba
Get fucked.
diving, dude.
Yeah.
So you put the ping off, nothing goes off. In that moment, you're like, why? It's starting to like, why isn't like we every day we have felt like a presence brush up against our mind, and you guys have been able to put together that like Strahd is trying to and he just doesn't seem to care about you guys right now.
You know in that movie Hotel Transylvania when the vampires sing, their fucking eyes do that like purple. You never seen that? You never seen
Yeah.
that? You've seen that where they like their purple
Yeah.
goes over it?
See, and that's when they fall in love.
Yeah, that's what my magic ping I think does. Is like it goes over mine. So even he could be like, "What the fuck was that?" And I'd be like, "Oh yeah," and just don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I love it. But I raised my head with the perception check.
21.
Mhm.
Which yeah, tell me this perception check. What is he tracking? What is he doing?
So as he's talking and explaining these things, his wife Anna starts putting coffee on the table, and you see tears in her eyes. And in that perception check, you start looking around, and you spent enough time here.
We drinking together.
They had a son,
Oh.
and you don't see him around at all. You don't hear him waking up. You guys entered their house in the middle of the night. You didn't wake up their
And Ireena's here.
Ireena's here.
Would she say something about that? Because if they're like that tight,
Or
The
this
son
thing.
was
I
like
don't want to break the news about, hey, where's your dead son?
His son was 6, so Ireena hasn't been here before. She came here when she was 6, and she's a grown woman now, right? So he has like a little kid. You knew him. You've seen him running around town and stuff like this. Yeah, he's just not here. And Anna has like tears in
I'm
her eyes.
gonna poke into that.
So I think you put together what happened. Like,
Piece together that maybe straw.
I think you just I think the
just
only
go
thing what
missing?
you put together is that
He's
since you've been gone, it seems as if he's passed away.
since you've been gone.
I don't want to ask about that.
Huh?
I don't want to ask about that.
So he's going into this thing, and he's actually trying to like be
Keep
stoic,
composure.
keep composed, and he goes, I just don't know if I can put my people at more of a risk.
Here's-
And you would also know that was his only son. It was one of 5 children, and they've all died. And then that one now, it seems as if he's passed away.
Do I be like, do you want your next kid to fucking grow up under Strahd?
Like, at this point, you lost everything. Just give it all up.
That's kind of what yeah, that's a good point. And be like, what else do you have to lose? Like,
I think I kind of, yeah, that's something that Darren would say.
do it. Full send.
Like
Your regalness.
Darren wouldn't have that information. So
Yeah, this is you.
Ooh. I'll be like, maybe I'll like drop my head and like sigh, and I'll be like, what else do you have to lose? Like maybe he knows that I know without any words being exchanged.
He looks at you, and for a second you see like rage across his eyes. And then it just turns into deep sadness. And he goes, "Ah, I don't know if you remember my son, Doromir. And
do.
he passed away this morning.
This morning. Jesus.
He had a fever and he didn't make it. And I must be honest, when I saw the poster, and when my informants
Wait. You have the thing that keeps their bodies fucking alive, right?
Sort, but not really.
gentle repose.
Yeah.
You have gentle repose. If he died this morning, it's not too late. You could gentle repose it. It'd be like, hey,
It's too late to bring him back, though.
why?
The only
His
thing
soul's
that-
trapped here.
The only thing that would bring him back is like a 9th level true resurrection or something.
Roll me a history check.
Uh,
You have with advantage on this one.
Dirty 20 again.
Dirty 20. Your mind shoots to the abbot,
In-
a powerful priest here in town. Your mind shoots to the abbot.
Perfect. I'll maybe I'll let him finish his story and be like, and then if he doesn't share much else, I'll be like, have you gone to the abbot about this?
Actually, even on the dirty 20, I'll tell you this then. That was a good roll. A good history check. I'll give you both. The abbot is wow, a dirty 20 is actually really good.
If he gave me
I think I need a garage session with Dylan. So David, I'm gonna need you
Get it.
to the abbot. Showed up 100 years ago in town.
okay.
Hasn't aged a day. He's a very powerful spellcaster.
Mhm.
There are people in town called the mongrel folk, who are like animalistic people.
What in the fuck?
Right.
Okay.
And they all live in the abbey with
Okay.
the abbot. You know that it used to be like a church and a hospital. But then after everything that happened with like Strahd and like what he did to them, people just steered clear of it and they thought it was haunted and stuff like this. When the abbot came to town, he took up residence there. People fear the abbot, but respect him. And he stays cooped up inside the abbey. Every once
Doesn't leave ever.
in a while he'll come out into town and like perform a miracle and then ask for something. Basically like, I'll do this, give me this, right?
Ooh.
And then he goes back into the abbey.
That adds more credence to me asking about the abbot then.
Yeah, he keeps the mongrel folk in check. They don't leave the abbey anymore either. Like they used to kind of like terrorize the town, and he keeps them in check. And then like, but people, there's always rumors around town that either he's a servant of Strahd or Strahd himself. But nobody's ever been able to prove anything. He hasn't done anything in the 100 years he's been here, like vampiristic that you know of. Things like that. But like, there's rumors going around that he's Strahd, or at least like a high-level servant of Strahd, and he's just there keeping eyes on the town. So people kind of steer clear of him. But every once in a while, he'll come out and be like, "Oh, you're."
Does he maybe match the description of the Mad Mage? Just let them know.
I would say on Dirty 20, no.
Okay.
I would say on Dirty 20, he's a very different person than the Mad
Okay.
Mage.
Perfect.
But
maybe the whole deal with Vasily looking not like Strahd. Maybe that's like making the gears turn a little bit.
yeah.
Okay.
Just kind of like that. You do know he's powerful. The town people in town have seen him cure sicknesses, things of like that sort. So like on it would say on a Dirty 20, it comes to mind like maybe he could help.
Okay.
But you also know that Stoic would never go asking for help. Stoic, you would know even on Dirty 20, like if it was up to Stoic, he wouldn't live in the town. But he's afraid that he's also Strahd. Like he's like there might be some like I don't think he's actually Strahd, but on the off chance he is, I'm not gonna go.
Well, then I'll bring up. I'll tell him real quick. I'll be like, I'll break the news that like Vasily is Strahd. I'll be like, so he does take on multiple appearances. Maybe have Vasily and the guy been in the same place, like same town? Because it doesn't seem likely that Strahd would change appearances like that if he was going to stay in the Abbot and then be here. You know what I'm saying?
A yes is you've seen
them in the same room.
Not in the same room, but you definitely
within a time frame that he couldn't have gone.
Yes, a yes and a no is not saying that's not the
Didn't
case,
happen. Yeah.
but like you just never seen it.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so you would know you actually at this point be like, no, I know Vasily Strahd, and I've
Right.
never seen them. I've
They
seen them.
couldn't be in
Yeah,
the same.
like you've seen the abbot maybe walk across the walls of the abbey.
Yeah,
as
talking to Vasily or something like that. Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
I think that's good.
Right.
So you get all of that, and then there was one other thing I wanted to give you that didn't need to be in the garage session, but
Perfect.
I can't remember.
All right. So
What
I
was
was
done for.
going to propose because I pieced together that
Dave.
To who?
I was going to piece together that he just because he's a prideful man wouldn't go and ask for that. And I'd like touch my hand and be like, I'm really sorry for your loss. If there's anything I can do for you, I have an in with the abbot. I've spoken to the man before. I know that he's done some cool things before. Maybe if it wouldn't be too much, that's something I would be willing to do for you if it's not overstepping my bounds. But that's just what I'll offer you.
He goes, he looks at you. And he can't stop. Like a scene, like what's Cloudy with a Chance meatball, where he cries in his back in and he sucks it back in.
It's enough to make a grown man cry, and that's okay.
Get back in there, dear.
You say that to him, and he goes, "I'll tell you this, Doromir. I was gonna give you this whole speech about how we are isolated, and I will stay isolated, but that I would never turn Ireena away. I would have kept her safe, no matter what. Now, whether I let you guys stay here or whether I actually join the war would have been a different story. I will tell you this. If you can convince the abbot to help in any way, and if somehow the abbot, I don't even want to say it and curse it, but say you can,
I get it.
then I will give you and your friends the safety of Kresk as well."
And I'll hold his wife's hand and I'll be like, I would do anything for you and Anna, your family. You have done so much for me.
She's a full crown at this point, right?
Like I would have done anything for you. I'm not asking this as a bargaining chip, but this is one of my needs, and I see you are in dire times as well. So I will offer you this help. I'll do anything in my power.
Roll me religion check.
Okay. I rolled it with advantage. Sorry. I did.
Did you isolate a die for advantage, and did you have a normal and
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. The lower one was what my primary dice was.
Okay, so what is your primary dice?
It was a 9
total?
No. I think it's a 9 plus a 5, which is like a 14. But let me make sure of that. You said religion?
Yeah.
Religion is a +6, so that's 15.
As you say this, you even pick it up. There's like because you guys are part of the church, an ethereal like purple glow comes out from you and kind of surrounds. And on a 15, you don't get much, but there is like a sense of approval from the Raven Queen in this moment.
Interesting, because she's all about what is dead stays dead, yeah? So I'm basically kind of defying her by saying, this dead person I care so deeply about, I want to revive.
So she's about 3 things. She's about getting to the afterlife that you belong to.
Okay.
She's about what is dead stays dead, but she's also about dying when you're supposed to die.
So she doesn't think he was supposed to die.
Maybe
Tracks.
in that moment.
Okay, tracks. But if those are her tenets, that's what my brain goes to.
Because that was part of why I was able to get Dag back as well.
Then yeah, what?
Oh, I remember what I wanted to tell you. Doug's last name is Martikov.
Martikov?
Martikov.
Why do we know that? Do we know that?
You guys do know that. 100% you guys know it.
Why?
Can
I roll a history check?
I'd love to ask to do one
straight,
also, but I don't know that his
straight, not advantage.
Straight.
But I'm so intimate with Doug, he wouldn't have told me anything. We literally made out.
Alright, you can have advantage.
Yeah.
They did canonically tongue.
Right. Oh, I'm so glad for that.
It just gets worse.
It just gets worse.
You know what though? Honestly, I'm here for it.
Dirty 19.
Dirty 19.
Unless my boy wants to give me a guidance.
You guys know a guy named Erwin Marketov?
Erwin or Erwin?
Erwin?
Erwin Marketov.
I know an Erwin.
You know him?
Where's Erwin?
Erwin's the
The barkeep?
innkeeper.
Innkeep?
The
Erwin.
the crow keepers.
Keeper
Yeah.
of the Feathers.
Keeper of the feathers.
Would he have told me about that he's a were-raven? Or would
No, he never.
I
spoke.
think if you would have said that out loud, or if there would have been any thing of that, I would kind of be like,
maybe as me and the Burge Master kind of bring our topics to a lower, I would have said Doug. I would have been like, oh yeah, it's so great to see you. It's so great to see Anna. It's so great to see Doug. Last name, and then that's how you could clock it.
okay,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Just as we're like, because we've been talking about heavy shit, and I'm like, I'm trying to bring it down because I don't want to be like coming through here and just like telling him all this shit. I also want to be like rapport, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And maybe even bring up like, is there anything else that we in my party can assist you with while we're here? Because this is a commune, right? Like, is there any quest you might need to send us on? Oh, and did he say anything when I told him that Vasily von Holt is fucking Strahd?
So you tell him Vasily Van Holt is Strahd, and he goes, "What?
Yeah.
He
So-
was here yesterday."
In your
Is he still here?
I don't.
My sword's gonna like start rattling.
I don't know. He was here yesterday before my son died.
What did he do?
He was just going about his
Did he
business.
interact with your son at all?
have you allowed him into your house?
Yes, I've had him to dinner
I think if
before.
Kalathar's even here, his fire's gonna start.
Yeah,
going.
I think
Yeah.
so. He goes, yeah, I've had him to dinner before. I didn't have him to dinner when he was here last time, but I might
And
have
then,
gone.
do you
and-
have that note that says that sign from Vasily von Holt too?
Yeah.
I think we would share that with him and be like, this is proof. And then give him the like this is fucking Strahd, dude. Vasily von Holt is not a real dude. This is Strahd. If you see him, do not let him through the walls first. And if he's here, tell us because we're gonna go kill him.
It is one.
He puts his head in his
many
hands and he
things.
goes, the issue is I've already let him in the walls.
Probably multiple times. And I'm gonna share with him.
But you guys would know, just being in the Raven Queen, they only need to guess once,
Yeah.
right? And then at that point, they have full access to.
Just like me, like I've been coming and going. Yeah.
Well, no.
But, like-
Vampires to enter residence only the guess
Oh,
once,
they
and then
right.
they can
Well,
come
yeah,
and go.
yeah.
I think he's saying like if Vasily Van Holt shows up at the front gates, tell the guard not to.
Yeah, kill him like on site. Like don't
Like-
let him alone. Don't allow him
He
in.
goes, he starts thinking back, and he goes, now that I think about it, he gave my son a cup of juice.
My sword's like super rattling.
Can I do a history check when he says that? Do I have any idea what juice is it? Like, do I have an idea of what it
What's
is?
the lore on juice?
Just roll me insight, actually.
You want this track, dude?
Yeah.
Can I give him help action?
17 without it.
I wouldn't allow a help. I'd allow you guidance yourself.
Nice. Show me 4.
18.
18. I think on an 18 insight, you're not picking up like. You're just probably. I think on 18, what you're putting together is like, you think Strahd poisoned the boy. You're not sure if you're not picking up like what
If I know which.
poison or anything like that, but you're like, you think Strahd poisoned the boy.
Well, didn't Strahd inadvertently fund the hags, and then the hags were doing cruel shit with kids?
Yes.
He does mention that, and then he does say, and you know what? I think Strahd. I think Vasily was asking around town about the abbey,
The abbot,
the abbey,
the
the actual building. Yeah, he was like, I'm not sure what questions he was asking me. I don't know who he was talking to. Yes, go ahead.
Has anybody noticed the bone? Does it ring out to anybody in this town so far?
Nobody's mentioned it.
Cool. Just curious.
Is he pissed? Is he like maximum pissed about fucking Strahd being Vasily, and then like
He's-
maybe connecting the dots that like his kid was just talking?
I
to
think
the
he's
whole
mad
time?
and angry. Yeah, but he's a very logical thinker. So now he's trying to figure out, okay, what in this moment after becoming fugitive of the states, why did Strahd come after my kid? If they can get the abbot to bring, he's just like running multiple scenarios in his head. He's not a very quick to anger type of guy.
He's just thinking.
He's thinking. You could tell he's angry. He's upset, but he's not like blowing up or anything in this
Okay.
moment.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna make good on my word and be like, it's so nice to be with you right now, my lord, but I don't mean to rush or be rude, but this is everything's moving so quickly, and like time spent is very precious. So I do feel I need to speak to the abbot as soon as possible, for your son's sake, but also to just kind of we're Strahd is our number one target, and we need to keep that train moving. And there are enemy forces working behind the scenes. So if we're not advancing, they are, you know. So we can't split. I've sobered up. I haven't had an ounce of wine in days, and I already look at my hand. See that? But that things are more important.
He goes, then you must be off at once. Are you leaving? Do you wish for you all wish to do this now? Then
Yeah. Unless there's anything else you got to speak to the head guy for.
I think that, and then we have our own
Yeah.
that we must
Um.
take care of as well.
And you remember how the last Bridge Master I kind of gave like a little bit of protection for good and evil. Can I do that as like a good gesture, like a gesture of goodwill? And be like, before I leave, I'm gonna kind of like bless your house a little bit.
okay.
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you basically cast protection of good and evil.
Yep.
Yeah, you do that, and he goes, okay, off, be with you, and you guys all get up and head out. He goes, Ireena, you're more than welcome to stay here, and she goes, no.
I might kind of like push her to be like, honestly, lady, like this might be where you're safest. I don't know when we're gonna be
If
sleeping
Strahd
next.
can get in this place,
But now he knows that that our guy here, Dimitri, knows that he knows Strahd's aliases.
yeah, but he could just show up as Strahd and walk right in.
This
He
guy
could fly in as a bat into the room and just pop right out. Like
Yeah.
there's
Maybe I could ask Dimitri and be like, where would she be safest? Do you have guards that could post up? Could you personally like have a room for her or something like?
You
I think
at this point you're all welcome to stay here in my home. I have the spare room. He goes,
my thoughts are the Abbey as of now is the safest place.
I disagree with that entirely, wholeheartedly. I'll tell you why later, but right now I would tell you probably not.
he goes, I don't know if anybody's safe. I
Yeah.
can't. He goes, before you told me about Facilia, I was more than welcome to offer her my protection here.
Yeah.
But now that is not something that I can guarantee anymore. And Ireena whispers something to Kalathar, and Kalathar would look at you and be like, I think she needs to come with us.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
She feels that strong about it. I'm not gonna push too hard, but I don't know what
I
we're
will
gonna get into.
take what you say into account though about the Abbey.
Yeah. Perfect.
okay, so you guys head out. You head out into the world, right? So you guys head out here. You know the Abbey is straight north.
Okay.
Right? This is the whole Abbey right here. It takes up. It's like the biggest. It's walled off within the walls, basically, right?
Yeah.
And it's like the biggest centerpiece of the town.
Okay.
You guys start heading that way. The town is dark. Snow is falling. It is middle of the night at this point, right? You guys showed up after 9 already, right? So now after an hour or two of talking to the guy, was what?
The D&D Beyond tells me that I have no goal. Oh, that's party inventory. I'm retarded. All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you start traveling through, and Ireena says, as you guys travel a couple houses down, Ireena goes, guys,
Yes.
You
haven't accepted juice from a stranger, have you?
No, but I don't know if I'm going crazy. I hear a voice calling my name.
You're going crazy.
A soft, gentle voice going, Ireena, and she was in the
Is that Ezreal?
Well, I think it's Tatiana.
Ooh.
She goes, do you guys hear anybody calling my name? And there is no voice. Like,
Yeah, no,
she goes, I'm, and then she goes to say, like, I'm feeling a strong pull.
What are
I'm
they
going
saying?
They're just calling for me. Like,
in the moment she says that,
Female's voice, male's voice.
when she says she's hearing voices, I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on her.
Okay.
You think she's panicked by it?
No, just to make sure, I can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. Um,
She said it's a male voice.
Oh, that's real.
yeah, it might be.
Definitely.
You cast this on her, and it keeps her from being charmed and frightened.
Yeah. You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point you choose must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail if it wishes. If a creature fails its saving throw, choose one of the two following effects. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When this spell ends, any suppressed effect resumes, provided that its duration has not expired in the meantime. Alternately, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards. So that one's.
You cast it on her, and do you tell her basically like what you're trying to do? Like, I'm trying to make sure that you're not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I would be more just like, I would just do it.
She goes, she keeps talking without her really noticing what you did, and she's like, I'm hearing this voice. She goes, it's calm, it's peaceful, and it fills me. The voice fills me with a sense of safety. She's like, can we please? It's calling for me, and it's getting louder in my head the further north we go. Can we? And Kalathar goes, this is why I thought that she should come with us. I think that we should go check this out as well. Because that's what she would whisper. He basically says that's what she whispered in my ear.
Yeah.
Was
Like,
that
do you
there's
want
this
to check
voice.
this out now, Ireena? Is this
Is
something you want to
the
have?
Abbey north?
The Abbey is north. She goes, I know that we need to check out. I know we want to go talk to the Abbot, but she goes, it's eating me. It's
Okay.
eating at me.
We'll follow you.
Okay. So you guys agree to follow Ireena.
Yep.
And you walk with her through the town, and you guys get to here, and you would know like the layout of this town.
I'm kind of mapping it in my head.
Yeah,
Like,
you
where
would
is
know
she going?
You
Yeah.
would know the layout of this town pretty well.
I'm trying to think of where her next stop is.
Right, you come to here, and you know right at this fork
Mhm.
brings you to the Abbey. She turns left.
Okay.
She starts following you to town, all the way to the very north part of the town, to this
She
little,
goes around it.
all the way to this little lake of water.
Oh fuck.
So,
I'm gonna have my sword drawn. To be
Okay.
honest with you, because it sheds light and it's dark, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have my sword out, and I'm gonna. My sword's already heard that there's Strahd in this town, so
Yeah.
I'm just keeping her ready.
I'll roll a couple checks for your sword. Nat 20. It's not. She basically says, I don't sense
Okay.
like
Evil.
evil around currently. No, she doesn't sense evil. She says she doesn't sense the man she wants. Like she's like, I don't sense the heart I want to stab.
That makes sense.
Basically.
As we get up here, it doesn't last very long. It only lasts for a minute.
Okay.
I want to do things, but they don't.
I'm gonna undead ping.
Undead ping?
Yeah, as we get closer to this lake.
As you get closer to this lake, your ping goes off.
Did my magic when I pinged in the building tell me anything about the voice in her head?
No.
Okay, all right. So there's no point doing it again. All right.
You undead ping. Nothing in the general vicinity goes off, but like off in the distance, like that radar effect.
Are we in view of the lake?
East of
There's
you.
nothing in the lake.
East now.
Huh?
There's nothing within view of the lake that's ping. Okay.
No.
Copy.
So as you come up to this pool, like this pool of water, roll me a history check with advantage.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Ooh, 19. Unless I can get a guidance.
I'd allow it.
Yeah.
Be a big 4.
My concentration.
Ooh, 22.
Okay, 22. Even under dark skies, this pool at the very north side of the village, it sparkles and shimmers. There is, you guys can sense even without your thing, like this pool seems to be magical. There's an old gazebo by the pool that's on like the very like edge of collapse. It's like rotted through. It's not very well taken care of. It looks as if like a strong gust of wind could blow it over. There's a wooden statue of like a mournful, bare-chested man And it stands in the gazebo with arms stretched out as if it was like waiting for a hug. On your 22, you know that this pool, it's fed by this underground spring,
Okay.
and it had a blessing on it by Saint Markovia
Okay.
from a while ago. You know this, like you've learned about the town enough.
Right.
It hasn't. It's always flowing, even in the middle of winter. You know that like people who are sick have drank it from this pool and have felt better. I would just tell you, but like generally on the 22, I'll tell you above table, it's like a lesser restoration if you drink from this pool.
I'll probably tell her that as we're walking towards it, just so she knows exactly what she's getting into.
Yeah.
Like, this is the holy lake. Why are you here?
You know that the statue, because of your 22, is a depiction of the Morning Lord.
Okay.
And he's positioned so he's reaching towards the east.
Does Kalathar feel anything about that? Can I roll a perception to see how he's feeling?
Sure.
Since he's my good buddy, can I roll with advantage?
No.
All right. Fuck you, Kalathar. 17. Damn.
I think you mentioned that's the Morning Lord, and Kalathar gets like reverted to it, and I think he says a quick little prayer towards
Revered.
it. But I'll let him do. I think we're not retcon some of this, but we'll add to this next time Zach's here. We'll come back to the scene and let him act some of these things out in the scene.
Yeah.
This area is called the Shrine of the White Sun. But
Okay.
nobody's ever been able to tell you why they called it that. You've never been able to figure that out.
Okay.
As you get closer, Ireena walks to the edge of the pool, obviously drawn in by this voice. And you guys walk up with her, or do you leave her go to the pool by herself?
I think I'd walk up with her. Just to make sure nothing jumps out of it and grabs her.
Well, my undead ping didn't go off. Can I roll a perception
Doesn't have to be
before I
undead.
make a decision?
Sure.
I'm gonna roll a perception before I make a decision.
I'm
So this
gonna
is something she
walk up
needs to
with
do.
her, but then also make a perception if that's okay.
Okay, make a perception check. What did you get?
My perception is a 24. Well, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, yeah.
22.
You went with her.
Yeah.
On the 22. I'll just tell you this, you guys, you don't see anything like rippling the water. You don't see any you're like looking around. There's not enough. There is trees around and stuff like this, but you're like looking through, and Zach's like looking with like his eagle eyes, stuff like this, and he starts to
Would you
glow.
let me maybe like tell you like, hey, she needs to do this or something? Would you let me?
I'm not like
you?
trying to get right up on her, but I want to be close enough that if anything jumped out.
I figured maybe we're within 10 feet. Is
That's
that fair,
what I was
Cody?
thinking.
Do you think if we could
5
be
10
within
feet.
10 feet of whatever she's doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll stand 10 feet
Yeah.
back. Okay.
So you walk up with her within 10 feet.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was picturing.
Kalathar too. And you look in the water, and you look at Ireena's. She looks in the water, and her reflection appears as like the moonlight, like the clouds move away from the moon, and the moon then shines like directly onto this pool of water. Like this entire gazebo shrine area becomes illuminated in moonlight that is now bouncing off the snow. And in that bounce, you're able to look through the trees. And you're not surrounded. You don't see anybody around you. It is just you guys here at this pool. Ireena's reflection starts to shimmer and change and shift until there is a young man dressed in like noble clothes, and he's crying. And then the reflection looks up to Ireena and goes, Tatiana, my love, it's been so long. Come.
If we history, is this Straw's brother?
I think just by asking that, this is Sergey. Ireena puts her hand to her heart, and she goes, Sergey, my beloved.
She's saying this out loud?
Yeah, she goes, Sergey, my beloved. You hear him say that out loud. The reflection of Sergey says, Tatiana, my love.
It's an illusion.
And she goes, in life, she goes, you were my prince and a man of faith.
You do not.
She goes, I think in a previous life we were married. I know this to be true. She goes, has this pool called your spirit to me? And the reflection puts a hand out of the water.
Is it like gross, like Jason
No,
Voorhees kind of?
it comes out, and it is
Human. It's not
human.
decayed.
It is him reaching out.
I think at this point I'm gonna get closer. I don't like this. I don't like anything.
100%. Yeah.
We're like right up on her.
Yeah,
She
I'm
goes-
still not interfering.
Yeah.
She goes, you can see, and you're actually, eh, as the hand reaches out, she's crying. She's saying like, she goes, my soul is feeling completed around him. Roll me insight checks.
What is my sword doing at this moment?
Nothing.
It's not reacting at all.
Oh, it was Sergei's sword.
Yeah.
It is reacting as if this is, the sword goes, I know that voice. That's Sergei. That's my master. We were going to kill Strahd together. That's my master. Bring me to my master. Bring me to my master. Now the sword is seeming to want to go towards Sergei at this point too.
And
Roll me insight checks.
Inside.
I got a
Yeah.
15.
15.
Ooh, 29. Can I guidance myself?
Did you guys
For 4 more and 20,
30.
33, 34.
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
On a 33
Holy fuck,
insight.
15. Not to discredit
15?
my own, but you know, whatever. Fucking good for you and you're 33.
You aren't sensing any evil here. You are sensing, like, Ireena has always had this sadness about her and this worry and this fear.
Uh-huh.
And she's mentioned before about how she feels out of place, about how she's an outsider, about how she misses her father. You start, on a 31, dude, you start thinking back about every time Sergei has been mentioned, and there's always been like a glint of light in her eyes. She's never met this man, but in this moment that her soul has always felt a longing for this man. And she looks at Kalathar, and Kalathar goes to grab her hand as she reaches out, and he goes, are you sure? And she looks at you and she goes, Zach's not here. So I'm going to skip a little bit of what she says, and when we come back with Zach, because this is pertaining to Zach's character, and I'm not going to be the one that breaks the news. So she looks at him and she goes, please, I know that this is right. And he goes, Zach lets go of her hand, or Kalathar will let go of her hand,
Zach personally is
And-
now in the game.
take a step back, and give her like a nod of approval.
Okay, do we do the same? Do we follow her? Do we follow Kalathar, I mean? Okay, let's follow Kalathar back. Let her do her thing. For Zach, bro.
She reaches out and grabs the hand. And almost as if pulling it out of her body, you start to see like her soul come out. And as the soul is coming out, her physical body starts to like evaporate.
Oh shit. Can I think about fucking
There's
Ismark
no-
in this moment?
You can think of Ismark, it's not going to change anything. And as her soul comes out, it looks more of the images of Tatiana. It's like a mix of, it's a more close mix. I've shown you two the images between what Tatiana looked like versus Ireena, right?
Yeah.
It is like a mix now of the two features. And then the spirit, it's in this moment in the moonlight, Sergei's spirit then joins, like floats
Tatiana?
out of the pool with her, and they start like circling into each other until they form a huge golden ball of light. And then it slowly sinks back into the pool and goes quiet.
Does the lake go white? Does it become the White Lake, as is in name?
Yes.
Yes.
So the water then
The
turns
cum fountain.
white.
Mhm.
As this happens, thunder crashes throughout the land. Clouds, dark clouds, rush in.
I grab as soon as that
I
happens.
feel like she'd like pass out. Irina would like.
I
start
grab
to-
Ireena.
Ireena's body's gone.
Huh?
Her body evaporated as her spirit was.
All
pulled.
of Irina?
I thought
Ireena's
it was
gone.
just her soul.
No, the
shit.
soul, as the soul came
she's not
out
being,
of the
like,
body,
corporeal?
the body evaporated. And now the soul
There
itself.
was no chance to do anything. in that room.
God, he told me no.
What are you trying to do?
I want to
Yeah,
cast a death
I do.
ward on her body so that her body doesn't die.
It's not dying.
It's just this. It was so integral to the soul. Can I history check or
Wait, hold on.
religion check
In this
Yeah,
moment,
I'd like to religion check this.
you both roll me religion checks.
with advantage?
No.
What if I ask nicely?
22.
Oh fuck. 5. How? Oh wait, no. History?
This is what my
Religion.
character was built for.
Religion.
Religion.
You asked for religion.
I did do that. 6 + 3 is 9. Big ups.
On a 22,
And a 9.
the soul, you start remembering back. Ireena, when she had first showed up, had died, right? And the soul had taken over.
Ah.
Atachiano's soul, and it had become so ingrained into the body. The soul, in this moment on a 22, with being a servant of the Raven Queen, you see a soul going to peace.
That's what I was gonna say. If
Okay.
anything, this makes me happy, right?
Yes, you see a soul going to peace.
Not Dylan, but
But-
maybe Doromir.
As the sun, as like this ball of light sets into the pool of water, the thunder crashes, the clouds come.
Strahd is pissed.
I pull out
You
my dog.
hear a deep, dark, angry voice shout out, "She was mine." And then lightning splits the sky and strikes straight into the pool. Everybody make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
With advantage, right?
Nope.
Just kidding.
I actually do have advantage on dex.
Fuck, and I was gonna cast bless on everybody.
Shoulda, bro.
I know it only lasts a minute, so that's why
Okay.
I didn't.
15. Cody.
Nat 20.
Oh!
Okay.
What did does Kalathar need
Can
to
I
roll?
fucking like backflip out of the fucking way, dude?
Can Kalathar roll? Yeah, I'll roll for Kalathar. Constitution saving throw. Let me pull up his
You
stats.
said dex.
I got it.
Dex.
right
I
here.
meant Dex. Yes.
Dexy's got a +5 and advantage against effects he can see.
He's gonna need that. He failed. Okay. So
Fuck.
who? What'd you get?
15.
What'd you get?
Nat 20.
Not 20.
Can I give him advantage
Nope.
with the nat 20?
Absolutely not.
I already had it. Oh, thank you. We're not in the water, bro.
That's fair, but a lightning strike still does a good amount of damage.
Why?
You ever been hit by lightning?
Have
I
you?
need
I've had a teacher that was hit by lightning.
one more
Twice.
D10, please.
Oh no.
I got you, brother. It rolls lots of ones.
Oh good.
I just made that up. I don't know how the real number is.
You fucking manifested that.
That's a 10, 13.
No, it's 0, Cody.
Can I rage?
No.
Because no.
20.
It just pisses me off. Seeing lightning.
29, 35,
Oh my god.
43, 50, 55.
I'm literally about to go down.
$63.
63,
Jesus fuck.
70. So 70 points, 70 points, 35 points.
What was
Nat
the dex
20 only
save?
gets me half.
We decided not to do, remember? We decided this. Yep. We decided this.
What kind of damage? Lightning.
Lightning damage.
Did you choose to be resistant?
I'll add it to carry.
What was the dex save, bro?
17.
God damn. All right, I'm gonna use all my lay on hands on myself real quick.
So and then you two, you and Kalathar, just get thrown prone too. Like not that that does anything,
Yeah.
but
I'm healing myself just so you're tracking.
okay.
25.
Whatever you want to do. I'm gonna put this damage on Kalathar real quick.
Yeah, I will also throw a heal out. I'll throw
Yeah, no good. No good, very bad.
a. Maybe I won't.
It's fine, bro. It's fine. I just healed myself for 25.
Okay.
I'll throw a second. No, I'll throw a first level cure wounds on.
Who's this one? Is yours? Who?
Kalathar is gonna get 11 hit points back. I rolled so bad.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad. But
Okay.
when he lost 70.
Yeah, no shit.
Um,
I'm just trying to keep myself above 50.
That's kind of, yeah. I'm feeling a similar thing with Kalathar. Just stay above a certain point.
Yeah, because then when I rage, having it would be really nice.
So yes, this happens. The lightning strikes, throws you guys back. The gazebo flies into pieces. The statue disintegrates and breaks down and destroyed.
I'm just gonna be laughing while I'm prone, like, haha, fuck you, Strahd, piece of shit.
And after the lightning strikes the pool, and everything calms down, like snow flies up, right? Like it's like this huge explosion. With like a tree catches on fire and falls down. When everything calms down, and you guys like brush it off and like get yourself back up. The pool, the shimmering, the whiteness and the shimmering, it has all gone away. It is now. It looks.
Has
just
it
like-
stopped flowing?
It's just a pool of water.
But has it? Because you said it stopped. It flows constantly.
There's like an underground. No, that current is still there
Okay.
feeding it.
Can Daron make some sort of insight check? Are Sergei's bones buried beneath this lake? Is that
Roll me an insight check.
16.
I just crushed that hide in. I just cracked it and then I just slammed it. I'm trying to get tips.
Give me a sec, actually. That's a really solid question.
How late are you gonna play, Dave?
Hmm?
How late are you gonna play?
Until my wife texts me.
With the statue and the gazebo being destroyed and blown open, crawl, you see like a hole underneath where the gazebo was sitting.
I have a shovel.
All right, go check it out.
You down there, and there's a coffin down there.
Give me the.
On the coffin, you don't even need it just says here lies Sergei von Sorovich.
What does my sword do?
I want to read.
You tell the sword can't read, it can't see.
It can. We said I can see up to like 5 feet.
Um,
I'll just read it to her. I'll be like, hey, I found your master's laying like remains.
Would you say?
Fuck yeah, we popped that. What if he's got a magic item? Boom.
I think we pop the top, and then my question is, would you say the corpse has a mouth?
roll me. Who's trying to pop the top?
Me.
Okay, roll me, and I'll have Kalathar give you advantage on it. Roll me a strength check. Straight strength. Oh no, you can use athletics.
Should we?
Ooh, 21s.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to crack open the top, and I would say yes. Being under the gazebo by this pool and stuff like this.
Do I see any items that look significant on him?
Let me investigate.
With advantage? Because I pop the top so strongly?
No.
I will cast Speak with Dead on the corpse.
Ooh, nat 20.
On what?
Investigation.
On the loot. A nat 20 loot check.
Nat 20 loot check. And if not loot, just it's an investigation. So anything that is of importance to this moment.
Give me 1 second.
Is there a weapon or anything that would be really good against revenants? Is that a thing in D&D?
My bone would be great.
Your sun swords.
Well, I'm just saying, like, is there anything that could like keep revenants dead?
Mm-mm.
Is that anything that's in D&D at all? There's nothing that would like keep revenants dead. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right as we speak.
Give me 1 second. On a nat 20, you find a bunch of, I'll say you find buried with him is a diamond ring.
Okay.
One that would be the equivalent used to cast Revivify.
Wait, what?
I don't know the numbers that are needed. Like the diamond ring has to be worth so much. You need so much gold, or a diamond worth so much gold to cast Revivify.
Uh-huh.
I know he wrote it, but Dave, there's a bunch of like flowers and herbs and stuff. A couple bags of it. And then you find,
Diamonds with 300 gold points.
yeah. So you find a diamond worth 300 gold points. You find buried with him is ornate, like an ordinate. What's the word? I keep saying ornate. Is that the right word?
Yeah,
that's ornate,
a
yeah.
word.
Yeah. Like a very fancy sword.
Yeah.
But it's just a short sword, and it would just be like you guys would know it's like a +1 short sword. It's nothing like.
Is there potentially an item soul cage?
Soul cage?
Yeah.
No.
All right. Apparently that's a thing that you can use to keep revenants within an item.
No, you don't see anything like that. And honestly, that's pretty much it. It's been here buried. He died a long time ago. He wasn't buried with much.
All right. Can I put my sword on top of his body just for a second, just to be like, hey, like I found your master's remains. Maybe you'll feel close to him just for a second.
Sure.
Does she react to that at all?
She like vibrates a little bit, and you hear her speak in her head. Unfortunately, this seems like it's long dead.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be very much helping us killing Strahd.
Probably
so
not.
Probably just help you kill Strahd.
You and me, buddy.
You can't speak undead on it.
Yes.
It sits up. It looks at you.
Freak the fuck out. Forgot you could do that. Why do my nat 20s always suck?
I'm sorry.
God damn it, I really.
Because there's a nat 20 is the only reason why I put things on the body. That wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to.
100%.
I was like, if it's a nat 20, I guess I'll give you something. I don't know.
I don't know what fucking questions to ask this guy, dude. I just.
Why did you cast me?
Because I feel like there's gonna be some good information we can get from this guy.
He goes, what am I asking you? The dead guy's like, I don't know. Fuck, dude, just have him spill some tea about Strahd. I don't know. Like,
That's what I don't know.
like, how do we kill? Where's you ask him where his brother's resting place is?
He probably wouldn't know. He probably was killed by Strahd.
Right, but
That's what I would ask. Sergey, how did you die?
You have to look. I'll also give him a diamond ring.
Okay.
Can I propose to him though? Kind of like propose in a fashion and be like, Daron, take my ring.
I've had some bad luck with
Okay.
rings.
Yeah.
You ask him how he died. He says, murdered by my brother, and as I saw him drink my blood as I died.
Wow. Wait, what did Strahd tell us? He said that his brother died in his arms. That little scumfuck.
Hold on. Pause. I guess not pause. I'm just gonna say
I'm proud of yourself.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty proud of myself actually, guys. Been like, here's a little drop here. Here's a little drop in here. Then every once in a while, it's so rewarding to you when you guys are like, I remember when this dude said that. I'm like,
Yep.
yeah.
They picked up on the 2 dots that I placed.
I
What a
placed
cunt.
2 dots and you made the line. I'm so proud of you, Dylan.
Strahd was like crying. Remember at the dinner when he was like, my brother died in my arms.
Yep.
And now his brother's like, that motherfucker drank my shit.
Murdered me.
Murdered me in my fucking, yeah, what a cunt. I hate Strahd. All the more reason to murder him. My sword's probably like,
Okay, so what else?
is my sword like spazzing out like, I want to kill Strahd?
She already knows. She's angry about this, obviously, but she's already told you once. When you picked her up, she said,
She knew that he was
Yeah.
dead.
yeah.
I just had it. I'm sorry.
Give me
Was he?
above table. Give me some ideas of what information you're trying to get, and I'll try to help you come up with.
I want to find out if he knows that Strahd is dead, and if he does know that Strahd's dead, does he know where the resting place is? And then above table, I don't have to use my
Legend lore.
And then if he doesn't know that, that would basically be one more question there. I have basically just like soft spots about the guy. Like, what?
Tell us about your brother.
Why did he think he deserved Tatiana?
Okay, so
That's
let's
complete.
figure this out. What do you want to ask him right now? Do you want to ask him? Do you know if your brother's dead?
I was gonna ask him, was he dead? Was he already dead when he killed you?
Yeah, she goes. If he was dead, how would he killed me?
Because he's a vampire, bro.
Well,
Then he looks at you, and you didn't ask him. You just say it's a vampire. He looks at you, and he doesn't have eyes. But in this moment, you start to think he might not know what a vampire is.
How about that? Seems kind of unhelpful if he was like, he was alive, but also a vampire, because vampires can only exist if they're already dead.
did he become a vampire by drinking his blood, though?
Well, if he drank his blood. I hate this guy already.
Okay, so that's 2 questions.
Yes.
You get 4?
You get 5.
5.
So you have 3 more.
Does Strahd have any weaknesses that he knows of? Because he was storming the castle with the Mad Mage. That's how he died. So maybe was there a weakness there?
No.
Ask about the Mad Mage.
Sergey was not.
What?
Sergey died way
centuries
before
ago.
the Mad Mage.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sergey died like when this place came to Barovia. Like it was not.
So okay, roll me.
Right.
I'm just gonna tell you this. No, Sergey died when Barovia was still in Faerun.
Yeah. Okay.
Strahd was a vampire before that.
No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That severely limits what we can ask him then. There's the timeline alone severely limits what we can ask him.
You could ask him, was Strahd a vampire? You could ask him that, was Strahd a vampire before he died?
That was kind of was Strahd dead when he killed you? Because.
Okay, so here's what he would say. No, Strahd was Strahd was a living man when we fought.
So he just drank his blood for the sillies, just for fun. What we should ask him about weaknesses.
Roll me a history check.
Both of us?
Sure.
An advantage?
Mhm.
With advantage?
Sure. We'll get to that in a sec. You asked Strahd, or you asked Sergey, was Strahd alive when he killed you?
Mhm.
And was that your first question?
That was my second.
What was your first question?
How
How'd you die?
Okay. And then he goes, he goes, I believe so. I'm not sure how he could be dead and have killed me, but he definitely was alive when he attacked me.
Mm.
I'm not sure of anything that could have been dead.
And we glean that he doesn't know what a vampire is.
That was the feeling we got.
So in 22 history, I'm just gonna have you like run through some things that you might have like heard in passing. You've heard about things called the Dark Power. You are wondering about Strahd's resting place. You're wondering about his connection to Madame Ava. Maybe you've heard about the ruins of Perez. You've heard about the Amber Temple. You're wondering if things of that sort. But you're also like, okay, but what would he have known before then? You things that you might be wondering is like, what drove Strahd to kill you? Have you heard about maybe the Dark Powers? Do you have any idea what Strahd was up to before the days of your death? When did he kill you? What day was he that he killed you? Things
What's his
like
obsession with Ireena?
What's his obsession with
That
Tatooine?
was I think that was probably going to be my next question.
Okay.
Was why did he feel entitled to Tatiana?
He goes,
Ireena.
Strahd just felt entitled. He was never satisfied. When my father died, he was given an entire kingdom and wasn't enough. So he was just never satisfied. He always wanted more and more and more, and thought that the whole world belonged to him.
Which it does now.
Two more questions.
How
do we kill him?
No.
Where?
Who was Strahd meeting in his final days?
In my brother's final days, he was very closed off with. There was weird. Sometimes I'd walk by his room and he was talking. It's gonna be weird. I'm actually gonna roll a check. You know what? I'm gonna roll. Where'd my coin go? I don't know where my coin went. Shoot. The chaos of what's been happening. Oh, it was on my coin.
Found it.
Okay.
Yes.
Who wants to flip it? You want a yes?
I'll flip it.
You want a yes?
I'm asking the question.
You have to smack it. We've established.
Yep.
You flipping pins.
Okay. He says he was shut up in his room a lot. He said he was becoming more religious when he died. But
to who? To whom? Does he say what God?
Did you ask him this?
No, but
Okay.
will he share that?
No. He says he's becoming more religious and more secluded in the days leading up to my wedding.
His wedding.
Yeah.
My Raven Queen, bro.
I think the last question is, did he kill you on your wedding day? Or what?
He didn't. We were ready to know that.
We know it didn't. It wasn't the wedding day.
Well, you don't know that.
Yeah, we do.
How'd you know that?
Well, I mean, I guess context clues kind of tells us that there was a wedding day, and then in his final days, tells us that there was a lapse in time from his wedding day to
I
his last
don't
day.
necessarily
I don't know what that would
read
even tell
into
us.
that
Maybe,
situation. I think that both of those things could overlap into the same period.
maybe, but I don't know what that's going to tell us.
I don't know exactly what that's going to tell us either. But
Maybe ask him to like, bro, if is there a place of significance that Strahd would have said as a kid where would I want to be buried, or
we're
where?
in a different land now. I don't know. I guess, but not really, because this whole valley's been transported.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's a really good one. Did he ever mention
there
where
a
he
place
would
of
want his
significance?
remains to be placed?
Or is there an area of significance to Strahd?
Okay, tell me this right now. Do you want to ask him, did he ever... Both of those are really good questions. Which one do you want to ask? Because
If
they're
I-
going to give you different answers, but they're both very good
If I
questions.
touch his bones nice enough, will he tell us both?
No,
If I like
that's not how the spell works.
the spell a little cool.
Um,
I let my sword hug me, bro. Significant,
So-
but where his bones are buried. I don't.
So the spell says that the bones can't conject, like they can't guess, they can't obtain new
Right.
knowledge, and they can't guess on
Right.
things that they don't know.
Right.
So unless the hyper specific chance that he talked to Strahd about where they would want to be buried.
and there is a chance they were brothers.
Yeah, but do you have siblings? I've never told my
My
sister where I want to
siblings
be
are
buried.
fucking way older than me, but I have told my sister what I want to happen to me.
Maybe.
Both very good questions. I need you guys to pick.
I think I would ask about the resting place.
The resting place. He
Has he ever mentioned where he would want to? No, not has he. If he ever mentioned where he wanted to be buried, where was it?
he goes. It's kind of a
Or
dude.
not buried, but
The skull looks at you, and if it like had like facial features, you could tell he'd be like looking at you like, what the fuck? He goes, well, we have a family crypt in the castle where my mother and my father are buried.
And then you just claw.
And in that moment, with your past history check, he says where my mother and father are buried, and you remember Madame Ava saying that you would fight him in the tomb of the mother.
Give me that 250 gold back, bitch. Just kidding.
okay.
And then the bone goes, and then falls back down.
Does his whole fucking thing like go into ash, like just dissolve?
No, it just falls back down.
No. Well, I'm gonna put the
Okay. I think-
coffin back together.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to look at Kalathar and be like, sorry, bro, you didn't get to hit before you died.
Can we, in the retcon, say that she like kissed him before she went up?
Oh no, because Tatiana was in love with fucking homeboy.
Yeah, but that was Ireena's like last thing that she.
Ireena was
no,
possessed
we're
by
not going to
Tatiana.
do anything more about this situation until Zach gets back because it betray anything I say would give away something from his character, and I don't want to do it.
Can I kiss Zach?
You, Zach or Kalathar?
Zach.
Absolutely. you can kiss Zach. I don't want to give anything away about
Alright.
Kalathar's. That's for
Alright.
him to give out, and when we come back to this, I'll let him say it real quick.
In David's headcanon, she kissed him on the butt cheek.
Sure.
Ooh,
Okay.
can I get one of those in your head?
So what are we doing now? We just like
So
so all of this happens, and I
Do
know
you want to head to the Abbot
yeah,
now?
I think
Alright, we're gonna head to the Abbot.
But I think it's like a real somber, quiet walk back.
Yeah, we're not saying much. Unless we get into combat real quick.
I mean, I don't know. I think we do kind of start going over a little bit of a plan, and I think I tell you, in that moment, that I have a plan, and kind of what my plan is in regards to the.
You can now use your legend lore of how would we keep him from coming back, resurrecting.
That's not quite how.
No.
Name or describe a person, place, or object.
Is
And
there no object that would like prevent his soul from coming back?
I would have to know it and name it.
How would you have found out his resting place?
We just found it out from.
Right, but if you were to use legend lore for that, how would you know that?
I would be able to name the person, place, or object. So I could name Strahd's final resting place. Strahd's tomb. That's an object. It's a place. It's also describing a place,
That's true.
right? Like,
I don't know, maybe.
you're thinking too much about that.
You're thinking too much.
Okay.
All right. Do we get into combat?
so you guys heading towards the Abbot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You follow this road, and it hugs like the Kresk is also built like on the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
Right. Like on the side of just like a mountain.
Cliff face.
Yeah, like a cliff face.
Okay.
You follow that around, and as you slowly climb up and up a couple hundred feet, about 400 feet, it gets cold. It's getting colder as you go up, as the snow gets denser and denser. And it doubles back around itself, and you come up against a set of gates, right?
Do I know that this is the gate of the abbot?
Yeah, this is like the gate into the
Yeah.
abbey. There's like 2 iron gates.
What
They
is
do.
the abbot's name?
They just call him the abbot.
That's just his name. Is
That's
the abbot.
just
I
his
don't
name.
know anything. I don't know.
Nobody knows his name.
Okay. Interesting.
So there's like these 2 gates. On closer inspection, as you walk up to these like big iron gates, like the so that's like the north gate, right? So you're here. You come up to this spot basically right here, and there's like a big iron, like an old style church wrought iron gate that can open, and it doesn't seem to be locked. There's no chain upon it, and you are at night. You push them open, and they creak and groan, and kind of echo off the mountainside as the creak go as the um and as it opens up, you see like these 2 bundles on the ground, kind of like in the bushes, start to like ruffle, and like they like wake up, and it's pretty very obvious that these 2 creatures that look like this
Ooh.
Yep.
kind of get up out of like the bushes, right out of the you guys are all know this pretty well. They were definitely fell asleep on guard duty, right? They're supposed to be guarding these gates, and they definitely hid in the bushes and fell asleep. They wake up and they go, one of them shouts out, the slightly taller one. They were both kind of short, like 4 foot something. The slightly taller one shouts out and goes, who's standing there? He says in like a broken common, like he barely speaks your language.
Who go there?
Yeah, who go there?
I'll in a friendly demeanor walk a little closer and be like, what, you don't recognize this ugly mug? It's your boy.
He goes, everybody. And he kind of stands up and he goes, and he's got like these like half donkey-ish features. Well, everybody's ugly compared to me. Oh, obviously. And then he like laughs, and it sounds like a donkey neigh, like
And I'll be like, I just need to speak with the abbot, my good buddy.
everybody wants to speak with the abbot, but why would you?
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
And then the other one speaks, and she goes, and she's more like, the other one speaks out, and it looks like this, right? But a nice female voice comes out of her, and she goes, "What is your business with the abbot? Excuse me, Pierre."
Can I lay on the charm and be like, whoa, I don't know that I know you yet, and like maybe like kiss her weird fucking gross animal hand.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
It's not good. Well, fuck. It's worth using my inspiration. All right. Oh, they're both actually really good. You said persuasion?
Yeah.
16.
She kind of giggles a little bit. And what did you say?
I'll just be like, I don't recognize you, and then like kiss her beautiful hand and be like, I mean, it's between me and him, but I wanna, I mean, shit, I wanna get
She
to know
goes,
you.
"Oh, I recognize you. You've been gone for a couple weeks, but I've seen you around town before." She goes, "You stand out amongst those pale, plain humans down there." And she's kind of like blushing a little bit. She goes, "Okay, I'll take you to the abbot. He's sure to be awake in this moment anyway." So she starts leading you guys in.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to divulge information, so I'm good. I could kind of coerce her to be like good
Yeah.
without needing to divulge why I'm here.
So she starts walking you through, and you
Although I might have to fuck a monkey.
you walk through these pine trees. There's like cracked panes of glass, but they're all still like intact.
Can I undead ping?
Yes.
So I will say, mine isn't quite undead like his is. Mine is sense good and evil. So we've been playing it similar to his, where like undead, but it lets me know just general good and bad.
I'll do my undead. Just get the full undead.
I'll read mine out too, if you need to hear it.
No, you're good. These two creatures next to you ping off as evil, right? But you do know there's chaotic evil, lawful evil, neutral evil. They do ping off as evil, right?
Yeah.
You and your undead ping David. It's nothing that would pinpoint exact locations. It's not, but you are closer now. Like the redness, as if it was on the thing, is a little bit more dense here.
It doesn't feel like it's right on the other side of the wall necessarily.
Does it feel like it's within the building?
You don't know enough. It's closer though, and you're able to put together this is the same sense that you felt when you were in Dimitri's cottage, right?
Okay.
So you're just getting closer and closer, but it's not it's not close enough for you to start getting details about it yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Tracks. Okay.
So does your thing for good and evil, does it do both, or do you have to pick one?
It just does both. It's just like
You sense good nearby too.
Can you hone it a little bit? Is it behind? Is it towards the building? Or am I feeling good?
Towards the building.
Okay.
Like into the abbey.
But these two fuckers right here are pinging back.
Yeah, and then you ping off a bunch of bads.
Okay.
A bunch of bads. A bunch of like. Roll me an Arcana check on it. Roll me an Arcana check on
With
it.
advantage?
No.
All right. Arcana?
Or religion.
Or religion. 10.
I roll a little religion check to just see if I know anything about what the fuck these little guys are.
Yes. With disadvantage. On a 10, yeah, it's just a bunch of like little evils and then like a good one more overwhelming presence of good.
Nat 20 and then 25.
Would Zach not give him the help action on this?
No.
He thought about
A
it.
25.
Oh shit.
You've heard rumors, like in Barovia, of like weird animalistic hybrid people in Kresk, and that's what these guys seem to be. Nothing in your religion pops out. Like there's nothing like, oh, they're these type of spirit. Like they don't seem as if they're spirits, but you've heard like people talk about like, oh, I went to Kresk. I've heard there's like these weird little monstrous people.
I might have even shared that.
A bunch of them or just a couple?
Only around the Abbot, yeah.
Yeah, I think putting together with him, I think at this point, maybe he told you guys before you got there, there's a lot, but they all stay in the Abbey.
Shit,
And I learned, but my character would have known. They used to terrorize the town, but have since kind of stopped doing that and solely been around the Abbot. So these guys are not really to be trusted.
Okay, and they've almost been like tamed in a weird way.
I think on a 25, you get even though it was a religion, they do seem like that. The sense of good that you feel seems to be holding their like the little evils. Think of it as like one big blue column and a bunch of like maybe like 100 little red columns that all kind of like are like subdued by the blue, by the good.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do I detect? I know I just rolled an Arcana. What do I detect that they're influenced by the good? Like if basically without using my magic sense, are they under the effects of a spell that keeps them tamed? On
a 10 Arcana, you're not able to decipher that.
Would it be a different thing to roll, or would I have to magic ping?
You could magic ping, but I don't think your magic. I'll just give it to you. They're not really under like a charm effect.
Okay. So they're willingly cooperating. They're not being forced to cooperate.
Yes.
Okay. Copy.
I don't want you to use resource for something that's not really going to give you anything.
Thanks, bro. I will say as soon as we get to resource, I will magic ping.
Okay. So you do walk through. As you're walking through, you pass these grinds. You're walking through a graveyard. You start to see a bunch of tombstones and stuff like this. Both of you roll me perception checks.
What advantage?
I'll let Zach give one of you advantage on your perception check. You
What's
pick.
your perception plus?
Go for
Me?
it. Yeah, you get the advantage.
Thanks, buddy.
So-
Fuck. If we roll the same number, do we get to reroll one, Cody?
No,
On advantage, really? I got an 8 and an 8.
that sucks.
22.
What's
that? 25.
15. Fuck you, Cody.
As you're walking through,
What the fuck? 8 and 8.
as you're walking through, you start reading names off of like the tombstones. Like you're just like noticing them, right? You see like a brother Martek, brother Valen, sister Constance, sister Lenora. Then there's a gravestone that's just marked with a big X, and it has roses and bears carved on it. It has a 3-inch sun, like sun-shaped indentation on the side on the east side of it, right? And you're starting to realize like the Morning Lord statue was faced to east. Like every time you've seen, you start piecing together. Every time you've seen this symbol, it's always on a wall or something that faces east. Every time, right? And if I haven't described that, I'm describing that now. Every time you've seen the Morning Lord symbol, it's always set to face east. As
Can
if
I
it was,
ask him about that as we're passing it?
Faces the right side sun.
Yeah. Do they say anything about that? Can I be like, hey, what's up with that grave, that unmarked grave?
It does say it has an X marked on it, but it does say Petrovna on it.
Petrovna?
Yeah.
I don't think that does somewhat ring a bell.
Yeah, same. I don't know why.
A little history or insight check to
Roman history.
Would they give advantage if they're gonna Lord drop some shit?
30-20.
You ask them what's this, and they say on that check you saw the tomb of her in Strahd's castle. So I think give me one. It was one of I actually didn't come across it. I don't know how it sounds familiar to you, but I'll just give it to you. It was one of Strahd's many wives who have been died that he's had over the many centuries, and this was like
Maybe I saw it in his journal or something.
maybe something like that. Perfect. That's really crazy that the name recognizes you, but I don't think you guys ever made it to the crypts.
Okay. No, yeah.
There's a whole section of crypts that
You
got
say
the Ravenloft.
Petrovna, that feels
Yeah.
familiar in my brain.
But I think it was one of his wives.
Hmm.
So, but the yeah, but you don't have the
Nothing else.
that's kind of about it on it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do you guys move on? What do you guys do?
Yeah, we're pressing on towards
Okay.
towards the building. Do I have an eerie sense as Dylan or as Doromir? Does Doromir feel a little
I think so.
You think I'm feeling a little eared out?
I think so.
Okay.
I think
as we
it's
go up-
dark and there's like weird shadows now. You're like as you're looking at through the windows of the building, weird shadows are moving. These are these weird creatures next to you. You've done your evil ping and you know you're walking into a den. You know there's a big good, but there's a bunch of little evils around. Like
Yeah.
I think I would say you probably have weird weird feelings. For sure.
Interesting and scary.
It might be a little more theatrical than anything, but I'm gonna take this moment and cast Bless as we walk into the church
Okay.
with my Raven Queen essence. Almost a little peacocky of like, hey, look, this is what's coming in. But also to actually like effectuate maybe any mechanical help we might need walking into this place.
Okay. So you come up, they lead you around the building to here, right? To like the main entrance of the church.
Okay.
Right here. I don't know if you can see that.
Okay.
And as you walk up, it's like it's like a big wall, 15 feet high, and it has two different wings, right? Like the church is separated, like west wing, east wing, center, basically, right?
Okay.
And you're walking towards like the door to the center of the wings, if that makes sense. There's a big plaque, it made of copper, and it says the abbot's name, the Abbey of Saint Markovia, with "May her light cure all illness," written on this plaque. And there's like these two guards that are standing by the wall. And you are being escorted in by these two mongrel folks. They kind of just push open the door, and as you get closer, you realize the guards are just scarecrows, like just like stuffed scarecrows that running around them. You're like, okay, like you're like, all right. It says make a check, but it's a DC 10, and you have such a high passive. It's like you just notice it. Like you're like, okay, those aren't real. Those are just
I see that straw.
yeah, like and it's not even well hidden. It's just like they
One
put
of the
on-
eyes is like
yeah,
falling off.
Yeah.
So, uh,
I think as we go by, I just like poke one.
It's just like
the one guy who the guy who was like nobody's as pretty as the donkey guy goes, "Oh, how much kill you?" And you're like, okay, like he like the guard. He says the guard will kill you if you try to touch him, and you're like, okay, sorry, like
bad.
whatever.
Oh.
Not that big dog.
Set.
Oh wait, as we go in, do we bring in the corpses in the carriage to
No,
give them a final rest?
not here. This place is fucking freaking me out.
What are we gonna do with the corpses in the carriage?
They're fine where they are right now.
My plan was to bring them here and give them a final rest here.
This place is eerie, dude. There's shadows.
Yeah, there's also a graveyard right there.
So you guys
graveyard.
enter in.
I don't know, maybe.
It's like a big courtyard. Fog is filling it, but as you breathe, you guys kind of freak out as a second as you walk into this fog, and it has no effect on you. And then you realize like it's just like a normal fog. It's not like
They have a fog machine in the back.
This is real humid.
Mhm.
there's a bunch of these scarecrow guards like surrounding the courtyard, trying to be like a show. There's wooden doors to the north and the east. That you could just kind of tell like lead to like the different wings. So it's like a west wing or an east wing and a north wing. Then there's as you walk into here though, you hear quiet screams in the distance, like soft like screams and crying.
Coming from any particular direction?
Yes, there is sheds kind of put off in the back of the courtyard,
Okay.
like
So we're
chicken
not in
sheds.
the building yet?
So you're in a courtyard. So there's like this big gate that
Yeah.
opens up, and then you walk into like an opened, like domed courtyard, and then there's doors that lead this way and doors that lead this way. So it's like you're inside a walled city, inside of a wall, now entering into like the actual castle.
Okay.
This would be like, think of
Where
it like a
they do,
medieval village.
Training and shit,
Mhm.
like where the
Yep.
knights and the royals would,
Mhm.
the guards would be training
Okay.
inside the castle walls, but it's still like
Courtyard.
an open courtyard.
They take you down into they take you which way's north?
With the end on the compass.
They take you like
Oh.
down this way. They take you down this way. The two guards.
Okay.
And you enter into like a grand hall, like a almost like a dining hall. There's soft, calming music playing around, on like a string, like a harp style instrument type of music playing. It's just a big room, glass windows. There's some cauldrons, and there's a fire going in the hearth. There's a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun in a corner. A wooden staircase climbs up to the next, what seems to be the next level, and there's a stone staircase on the other corner of the room that leads down. Several chairs around a big wooden table. There's dishware and gold candles, like the candelabras, like the things that candles sit on everywhere with all the candles lit. And standing looking out the window with his hands, a handsome man standing there in a brown monk's robe. He's sitting there. He has a painted wooden holy symbol of a sun hangs from a chain on his neck, and he moves as gracefully as a saint.
I undead ping when he's in sight.
My magic ping when he's on site.
Give me 1 second. I need an answer.
Sorry.
We just
Dude,
do a
I
lot
love
of-
these fucking pings, dude.
Me
We
too.
just double up on
Me
them.
too.
Undead ping does not go off, but you sense it in this sense. You do sense it.
When these little guard things leave us, can I dismiss
East
them?
of you.
Can I dismiss the girl by like smacking her ass and be like, go watch the gate? Thank
She giggles a little bit and they kind of scroll off. Um,
Don't make me tell Doug now.
Hmm.
Hey,
there's also standing with the abbot is a woman. She's like covered in
Her face is concealed.
she's got like her back is to you. Her and the abbot are like their backs are to you, and they're kind of like talking. Um, he and your magic ping goes off
Okay.
at this woman.
At
Yeah.
spell or item.
Okay, give me a sec. I wouldn't know the name of the spell, but I'll tell you this. It pings off and I don't know the name of the magic. It's a flesh golem. So whatever magic is keeping her together pings off.
So she's not real.
She's not real. Her and the abbot turn around and you see the face. It was put together. She's like a Frankenstein, but she's beautiful. And the abbot is talking to her like, we're going to learn how to dance. I'm going to teach you how to use your manners, and eventually I'll learn to teach you how to speak. And then he turns to you and he goes,
Can I roll enough to know that he created her? What would I roll to like know that?
Insight.
I just before I like attack this thing, I want to know if he did that or if he doesn't know that it's like that. No,
brother, don't attack anything.
16.
Yeah, he seems, if he didn't make her, he's very interested in her. You overheard him talking about, like, I'm going to teach you manners. I'm going to teach you how to speak. I'm going to teach you how to dance. And he looks at you and he goes,
swang them.
He goes, Doromir. I've seen you around town before, I think.
I'm gonna give
And
him the
is
same
this your
respect.
friend Kalathar and Daron?
I would start to bow.
The bone of his saint on my back.
Since why? You have a piece of it with you, don't you?
I do.
How
Very astute.
interesting.
Astute that he also knows your name.
What brings you? What you traveling with?
We have
Ireena.
been labeled as enemies in the state.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
You traveling with a bunny and Ireena at some point.
Curious that you know so much about us.
I'm sure you would like to know a little bit about me.
You're very right. I have special. I'm here on a purpose. Your regalness.
What is the?
I also thought of something else, just above table. There's something that I could maybe do to help out the virtual sister.
Is it worth me bringing it up to the situation that we're here for then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as a backup, maybe there's something I can do too.
Perfect. I'm gonna try to curry favor. I'll be like, I don't know, fuck, I might just have to jump out and say it. I might say, it's good to see that you are in good health.
He smiles at that. And he goes, "I'm always in good health."
Selfishly, I have to know about his woman. Who's this lovely lady?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. This is Vasipka. This is Strahd's soon-to-be wife. I'm teaching her the finer points of higher living.
Did his undead ping make her come up as undead?
Flesh golems aren't undead. That's what I had to look up. I was like, I don't know. I actually don't know if flesh golems are undead. I need to look that up because I don't want to lie to you. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're like, maybe I'll be like, oh, how did you meet her?
Making
MEAT.
devil
You say that and like you have such a high passive tinge of like anger. He goes, I would never in my long existence make a deal. I hate the devils. And I hate them all. are worse than the demons because of the demons, at least they just want chaos. They're just mindless brutes, the devils. They think and they do what they do with evil purpose. Actually, God, that's actually a really good thing to say. I'm gonna roll a check for him.
Okay.
You, box of doom. Where's my box of doom? It's in there. Somebody grab my box of doom.
And then can I also make an insight? Do I even need to roll an insight? He hates devils more than he does strong. Is that fair?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't even think you need to roll for that. But what's your passive insight? Like 17?
20?
Yeah, you're good.
I do not see the.
All right, I'll just roll it in front of the table.
Sorry.
Fucked up, David.
In this moment,
What's he rolling?
I will just tell you this.
What's
You
the
want
DC?
him to get a 12 or lower.
Or lower. All right. Lucky number
Maybe
12.
you don't want him to get a 12 or lower.
That's a 1, baby. I don't know if that's good or not.
He said that we don't.
But then he said, I don't know if that's true.
You say that. You say made a deal with the devil. And then bright yellow golden energy starts to glow off of him and it singes away his clothes and he pushes the flesh golem away and with enough force that she flies to the other side of this 50-foot room and like slams into a chair as wings sprout out to him and a full-flown angel is standing in front of him.
What in the fuck?
And that is where we were going to end our session.
Oh
Everybody,
no!
this has been another episode of the Curse One's Actual Play.
What?
Please like and subscribe. Keep watching for more.
What?
That was not okay.
Yeah.